friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design, and welcome to Make and Take Tuesday. This is a little series where I bring in a new design or product or paper collection, and we talk about ways that we can use it. Today we are working with Graphic 45's Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is their deluxe collector's edition for their fall release. And I've shown you this before. It's just a really delightful festive collection. I've used so much of it, I don't have much to show you. And I'm also working with Spellbinders' new Postage Edge shape dies. That was a mouthful. These are really fun, and as you can see, they've got this great postage stamp edge, and then there's an inset for each size square that goes inside, so you can cut a background and a mat. And the inset has this wonderful little stitching. So I've used this. There are 2, 4, 6, 8 dies in this set. So it has some really fun design possibilities, and I want to show you how I've used this. I'm making one of my signature Tea Party in a Box cards. This is 5.5 by 5.5. I've already done the inside. If you want to see one of these made, you can go look for a tutorial on my channel. I've done a little magnetic flip page here where I've fussy cut the postage stamps and glued them over the sides. And then down here are all the things you need to make a tea party for one. I've got a York peppermint patty, Biscoff cookies, a spoon, a little tea sachet, a peppermint stick, and then an itty bitty little note card and a honey stick. So that's the gift part. Now we're going to make the cover. And I started with, because these box pocket cards do better if the front edge of the card is 1/4 of an inch taller than the back edge. So this is 5.5 by 5 3/4. And I've just matted a very thin red glitter mat and then used this paper. Now I want to show you how I did the dies. I think this is really fun. So here's that background cut out of this green glitter, which matches the green in the collection. And then the red mat is cut out with the inner frame, this piece, see? So it just makes a really nice background for my holly paper that I stitched onto it. So we're going to go ahead and put this down. My glue gun is hot, so I'm going to use it instead of my usual glue. And I want this to be at an angle like this. Okay. Then I used the next smaller die to create this layer. And I used red glitter paper, another red mat, and then the plaid pattern. So this layer is going to go at an angle like this. This is the next smallest postage shape edge die. I cut this out of gold glitter, and then I cut the mat with the frame, popped it up on some foam tabs, and this is going to go right in between. I'm just looking at this to see how I want this to be. This looks good to me. And I've got foam tabs on the back. Then this is the sticker, and I die cut a circle and put foam tabs on the back. Oh, before I put that down, I've got this great vintage glitter snowflake. I don't even know where I got these. People are always giving me treats. And then on top of that, I've got a charm that I've put on string, so I'm going to put that right in the middle. And then I've got this little tag from the paper collection. I'm going to put that in there as well. And then I threaded one of my vintage buttons with baker's twine. And this is going to go right here. Like this. And now I can come in with this great Santa image. And he's going kind of in between these two, just like that. All right. I went into my stash and I found some flowers that I thought worked well. I think these are Prima and they might be Christmas in the country, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're just going to say that they are because they very well could be. So these are going to kind of cluster around like this. Then this little one's going to tuck in here. Like that. And then I tied some green gingham ribbon. This is 3/8 inches wide. This is going to go underneath. And then a little baker's twine bow. Just like that. How fun is that? Super quick and easy. I love the fact that you can stack these dies. I think they'd also be a really great way to make a vertical banner. You could just punch holes in between the panels, and you could start with the smallest on the top and get bigger so they look like Christmas presents, or you could just keep them all the same size. However you wanted to do it, I think they would look really neat, and I might even give that a try myself. So that is it for me today. Kathy Clement, Make and Take Tuesday, Kathy by Design. I apologize for the brevity. We had a brand new grandbaby born last week. So little Finn Michael. So it was a busy week, happy week. I'm running a little bit behind, but here we go. There's the card. I might add some buttons over here. We'll just see. You never know with me. Sometimes I have to look at it for a minute or two to know how to finish it off. But thanks for stopping by, and go get your craft done.